After dropping their first 2 games of a 3-game series to Fargo-Moorhead, the Sioux City Explorers are simply trying to avoid a sweep. Anything on top of that, it's a bonus. X's, they enter the night 3.5 games back of the final playoff spot in the West Division. We'll pick up bottom 2, man on second. Deshaun Knowles chops one down the third base line, and that's a fair ball. Alberto Osuna able to trot on home, and that gives the Explorers a 1-0 lead. Later in the inning, Dylan Tatum at the plate with a man on second, and Tatum seems to have a single up the middle, but Tucupita Marcano sliding across the dirt makes the throw from his knee for the final out of the inning there. Bases, they're looking like Jose Canseco. They're juiced later on for Braulio Vasquez, who'll turn on this pitch, sending a drive into left field. Now this will be caught, but it does score a run. That's Braulio's 66th RBI of the season, and it's 2-0 Explorers. Deshaun Knowles not done yet. This time yanks a soft line drive into left field to add some insurance. X's, they pick up the win 11-3.